As Australians, we're really proud of our country and our culture, and we reflect this in many different ways. One way is at international sporting events, where we wave the Australian flag. Another is on Australia Day, where we wear Australian clothes, sing Australian songs and eat Australian food. Maybe even at school assembly, when we sing the national anthem. A different way is on Anzac Day, where we reflect on and commemorate the loss of our Australian soldiers who gave their lives to make our country what it is today. So Australian spirit seems to be everywhere, but what are we actually celebrating about Australia? What makes Australia so different to other countries? Do you think Australian spirit could be in maybe our meat pies and thongs? Or is it in our Australian animals, such as the kangaroo and koala, which aren't found anywhere else in the whole world? Maybe it's our Australian history, such as our Indigenous heritage and things that reflect this, like the didgeridoo, for example. Or maybe it's that Australia is such a multicultural place. Australians come from every country in the whole world. Or maybe it's our cities, landmarks and buildings, just like Parliament House in Canberra. It's a pretty complex question when you think about it, isn't it? I don't think Australian spirit can just be defined by meat pies and thongs. I think it's a bit more difficult than that. I wanted to know what other people thought Australian spirit was, so I asked some Aussies what they thought.
I like lemon tennis.
I'm pretty sure it was a 40-year-old woman involved. Did you cope with things when you...
Everyone
go a long way to be doing it.
Nobody else recognises
For sure.
Mind you,
There are times when you get the floats and the hailstones and bush fires and things like that people don't really associate with this country, but you look at what you do get, it's incredible.
Behind me there's the Opera House, there's the Sydney Harbour Bridge. We live in a great land, the traditional owners, the Aboriginal people, and we have meat pies, we have the lot. I reckon it's really good because we're a lot well off than compared to other people.
The fact that we invented the big things, like the big merino, I think it is, the big banana, the big pineapple.
Our unique animals and land formations like Uluru.
It's about the land, the people, the fauna, the flora, the culture, the history. A fair go for all.
multiculturalism. Love it.
It's fun. Is looking after each other, having fun, but being very caring.
It's a kind of a classless thing. We're all happy-go-lucky, so we're all pretty equal. But there's rich and poor. We call rich people by their first name, you know. We're kind of, so it's an easygoing and irreverent authority, you know. So we're all pretty. You know, it is a pretty good feeling, you know, that we've a good spirit, you know. We're all pretty relaxed and sort of happy, and like at a footy game, an AFL game, we rejoice with our enemies, basically right next to each other, you know. It's that easy going, and it's a good feeling.
Giving a fair go to all and a land of opportunity, and also not taking things too seriously, a bit of the larrikin nature.
It's a very deep question, but it's a very simple answer. The culture of Australia is the fair go. That doesn't sound much, it sounds trite and simple, and it's got a whole huge depth of meaning. If you look around the world, there's not too many countries, well, there's a lot of countries that don't give anything like a fair go, and Australia does, and we're a practical, down-to-earth people. We face up to reality, and collectively Australia's always given the fair go to whoever it can find. Yeah, very well expressed by Henry Lawson. It's very much the spirit of Australia.
The night too quickly passes and we are growing old. So let us fill our glasses and toast the days of gold, when finds of wondrous treasure set all the south ablaze, and you and I were faithful mates all through the roaring days. Clip straight to the end. Australia first. I rode for her. I fought for her. When at last I lied, then who to wear the wattle is a better rider than I. The night too quickly passes. We are growing old. So let us fill our glasses and toast the days of gold, when finds of wondrous treasure set all the South ablaze, and you and I were faithful mates all through the roaring days.
But I know of an eagle that is sang all around Australia and that in a traditional way. There's a sea eagle.
Like, oh yeah. Yeah, like animals and stuff. Wow.
That's the spirit of Australia.
Yeah.
You see that bird everywhere. Trees. Yeah.
So like all the nature.
I just like this wood.
Yeah. Didgeridoo as well.
Yeah, that's a wind instrument.
That's right.
Well, just by hearing the clapsticks and the didgeridoos, and when I move like that.
Very good.
I am, you are, we all are Australians.